Now, what does an IELTS listening exam test from a candidate? It tests if your concentration power is good, it tests if your analytic power is good, and it also tests that if you are going to an English speaking nation, you will be able to understand the directions that you are getting from a person you are talking to. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel once again. My name is Samadrita. In the last few videos, I have been putting up step-by-step information on how you can get into an UK college. The first video was on how do you select a particular college and what are the factors responsible for it. The link to this video is somewhere here up. The next information was regarding what are the requirements you need to have while you apply for your colleges in UK. And today in this video, I'm going to talk about IELTS listening part. So this IELTS listening is a part of the main exam which happens for 3 hours, and the time allotted for listening test is 30 minutes. In this 30 minutes, you have to solve 40 questions, which includes fill in the blanks, match the following, labeling or MCQ. Now, these 40 questions are a part of 4 sections. So first section is a dialogue between 2 people, which includes a social event. There will be 2 speakers. One of them has gone to book a hotel or maybe rent a car and is talking to a service provider. The second section is a monologue where a person will talk continuously about a particular topic, which can include a science project, history or his own experience. The third section will again be a dialogue between multiple people, around 3 to 4 to be exact, and it includes an example where there will be a teacher talking to few of his students and it will be a group discussion. Now the fourth section will again be a monologue, but it will not be a lecture on a particular topic but direction or labeling. So a map will be given on your exam paper and the speaker will tell you that starting from this point you have to go north or go left, go forward, and give you direction on how to reach particular places as located on the map. Now let's come to how is your listening test conducted. Once you enter your exam hall, you will be taken to your particular seats, and there every desk will have a headphone jack attached with volume knobs and headphone. The examiners will ask you to put your headphones on and play a old audio based on which you have to check whether your device or volume is working fine. So before this listening exam, don't be scared that the audio will not play properly, because there will be a testing done before your exam starts. In this testing part, check whether your earphones are sitting on your ears properly or not, because a faulty earphone may distract you in the listening test. Try to find out that your volume knobs are working fine, whether the volume is going up or down properly, whether you can understand the pronunciation in the listening test well. If not, ask the examiner to change your headphones. So once each and every candidate is happy with the way the headphones are working, the listening test will start. You can either use a pen or a pencil to do so. Now the first section is a very easy topic where you have to usually capture the names of people which are proper nouns and some phone numbers. And in those countries, sometimes they may call 0 as O. So if a speaker is saying 91O2277, so you have to write 91002277. Sometimes they will also ask you to write a name from the listening test, and you have to, not possible. Now the first section. After the finishing of 4 sections, when you get 10 minutes of time where you check your answers, try to check all the spellings if they are correct. Try to check the tenses. So read through the sentences and see that the word you have put in is either correct tense or not, because that's going to deduct your marks. See that you have read the instructions properly and have answered the questions according to the instruction. There will be some questions where the examiner will ask you, or maybe the exam will ask you to write only the numbers of particular word. Like example, A is owl, B is dog, C is cat. So instead of writing cat, owl or dog, write A, B or C, something like this. So read the instructions properly. There is no negative marking in IELTS. So after the end of your speaking exam, if by chance you have missed out any answer because you have not been able to capture it from the listening, so try to guess it by reading the sentences and put any word you think is suitable there. Now when you get the paper, which is the answer sheet where questions will also be written, underline the keywords, because when you are listening to a particular prose or a dialogue, you don't know which particular things you need to capture. So if you go through the questions and underline the keywords, then when the speaking starts in the headphone, you will be able to understand that which particular places you need to concentrate and get an answer. Now the hardest part in the listening exam is the MCQ part, where all the MCQ options are very closely linked. If I give you an example, there will be a dialogue where suppose a group of people is deciding on what to gift a friend. One is saying that let's give him a red dress, whereas the other person says that yes, I thought about the same, but when I went to the shop I found out red candles more pretty. Other person said, I think he already has red candles, let's go for a red bike. Now in the MCQ question which is there in the test paper, there will be a question, what did they gift him on his birthday, and all the three options will be written: red bike, red candles and red dress. So that is what you have to listen carefully and understand that which is the correct answer. If there is a map or a labeling, go through the map, mark the north, south, east, west on the map itself with pencil if it's already not there, and try to figure out that what are the indications, like if the map has any roads, railways, any traffic signal, because if it's there, then in the listening exam the speaker is going to say that go left along the road or go left along the railway line. So it is very important to check the map before the listening exam starts. Also find out that how many buildings are there in the map and how many of them are numbered. Like in the map, maybe numbering from A to D will be there, or P to S will be there. So you have to read the question properly and very carefully in the listening test. Now how do you practice your listening test? To get the pronunciation correct of the foreign speaker, you can watch some British movies on Netflix to get the pronunciation correct. You can watch BBC or any news channel. Now by watching these few things, you will only catch the pronunciation, but I don't think you will do much progress in terms of listening test. So to make progress in terms of the test, go to YouTube, because there will be many listening tests already present, or you can buy few books which has a CD in it. Go to Amazon or Flipkart, go and buy some test books which have 8 to 9 test papers and practice the listening test. So practice is the only way out to score good in a listening test, which is scored between 8 to 9 band. So in my IELTS exam, I received 8 in listening. And 8 means you have got at least 30 to 35 questions correct. 9 means you have got 36 to 40 questions correct. Now listening is very easy part in the IELTS section. Only thing is that you need practice, and if you lose track of the speaker, then it's very hard to go back, and that is where you lose your confidence. So that's all about the listening test. Trust me, the listening test is the easiest part of the IELTS exam. You need to only concentrate and get the answers correct. Now whoever is watching this video before the exam, I wish you best of luck. And in my next video, I'm going to talk about the IELTS reading section, which is one of the difficult section of the exam. But nevertheless, if you like my video, click the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you want to get more videos like this, and share it with people who really needs this information. Thank you.